Hello, how are you? This is Pastor Gary. I'd like to be outside, but it's raining. So I thought maybe we'd use our living room to make connection once again on this Tuesday. This is the Passion Week, as most Christians view it, the week that preceded the death of Jesus and his resurrection. It was not an easy week. It began with the crowd wanting to crown Jesus king. And during that week, religious leaders wanted to kill Lazarus because he was living proof, literally living proof, that Jesus was indeed the Messiah, the Son of God. And then some Greeks came to Philip and told Philip, we want to see Jesus. And the Greeks, of course, were Gentiles. And Philip didn't know what to do, so he took them to Andrew. And Andrew said, okay, and they went to Jesus. And Jesus responded quite quizzically. He said, unless a kernel of wheat falls in the ground, it will not stand up again and produce much more grain. He was referring to his death, the fact that he would die soon. And the disciples weren't ready for that. And Jesus admitted, he said, my soul's troubled. And what shall I say? Shall I say I don't want to go through and die? Of course not. But he said this. He said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all to me, meaning not just Jews, but all Gentiles from every corner of the world. I will draw all. During this time, as we experience this time of isolation, as we connect as best we can with family, friends, and neighbors, we have the opportunity to lift Jesus up and say, he is the hope that we have beyond what we're facing. He is the hope we have, even as things begin to return to normal, which we hope they will soon. He is the hope, the only hope for a world whose rebellion against God has created the havoc that we now experience. This coming Sabbath, we will be showing our resurrection pageant from last year on our live stream. I know we've had trouble with live stream last week. Please, we're pretty sure we got everything corrected. We'll do it. We're doing our best. But this is something you can invite neighbors and family and friends. Share the link with them. That link will be emailed to you soon. Share that link because this pageant lifts Jesus up. And it will be a good reminder to all of us while we are living in a time of disappointment and discouragement and uncertainty. There is a resurrection that awaits. There is hope for tomorrow. And that hope through Jesus will never disappoint us. So please invite others to tune in and watch the pageant. We have a couple of other announcements I'd like to share with you. The first one is, if you have not gotten a Sabbath School Quarterly, a reminder, the email that's being sent out will have a link so you can download your Sabbath School Quarterly if you would like to have one. And finally, we have a number of our members who are on the front line of fighting the coronavirus and fighting for people's lives. Nurses, doctors, therapists, physical therapists, dentists. If you know of anyone, please let us know. We would like to do something to thank them and honor them. We're not asking you to go out and do something special, but if you are going out to get groceries, to go to the store, maybe a nearby Home Depot, perhaps you could pick up an Easter lily plant. They don't cost that much. Give me a call. I have a list of people. If there's people on the list I don't know about, I will add them to the list. I have a list of people. I will check them off and write down who's going. I will give you their address and phone number so you can call and leave it on the doorstep. We would like to have this done in the next few days. We have over 20 people on our list. If you know someone who's on frontline, please give us a call. Even if you know someone who's on frontline, who's a neighbor or a friend, we have some money set aside for evangelism. It'd be a wonderful way to say, this is from my church. We just wanted to thank you. So please, help us out. If you are going out and you can pick up an Easter lily or two and are willing to drop it on the doorstep of a member or someone you know who's a frontline worker, please call me. I'll be waiting for your call. May God bless you.